What's good, Deluxe family? Welcome back to the channel. Look, in this video right here, I'm about to be reacting to 10 strangest animals' behavior caught on camera. Alright? Now, like I always say, we just chilling on this channel, watching interesting videos that are on the internet. Whatever videos you guys want me to react to, make sure you comment it down below in the comment section. Alright? And I know you guys noticed, I know you guys noticed the merch. Alright, so this is the blue gold foil lettering, but I also do have some really wavy other t-shirts. They're reflective, black, navy blue, and red. All wavy as hell, man. They're reflective t-shirts. I don't know who else is doing that, you know what I'm saying? And I did just post a video on my main channel that you guys definitely want to go check out. But without further ado, 10 strangest animal behaviors caught on camera. Let's get straight into it.
Hi everyone. Every time we start making another video about strange natural phenomena, we think that there's hardly anything that could surprise us. You'd probably think the same way. Well, believe us, nature is so amazing and unpredictable that it will never cease to amaze. Today, we will tell you about the most unusual animal behavior that was caught on camera. Let's get it on. Pufferfish. At first glance, pufferfish look like ordinary fish, but in fact they have several curious abilities. First, many of them are extremely poisonous.
It looks like a fat shit rolling on the ground.
A delicacy. It usually takes the cook several years to learn how to cook it and remove the toxins that are fatal to humans. But this is not the only interesting thing about pufferfish. They know how to inflate.
But like, why would you even want to cook it? Like, just let the shit rock. You know what I'm saying? It's a venomous fish. Let it be venomous by itself. We don't need to eat everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to eat everything that's on this earth, my guy. Like, let that shit rock.
A ball using water or air. It looks very funny. See for yourself.
Yo.
How does this help to protect themselves from predators?
Bro, I like pufferfish.
If someone tries to swallow it, then most likely they'll simply choke and die. Nature's got it covered.
Yo, I like pufferfish.
Catch. It seems the dolphins from this video are completely unaware of how dangerous the pufferfish is. A group of mammals surrounds a strange creature and starts dancing around it. And the most interesting thing happens next. One of the dolphins decides that the round shape of the puffer is perfect.
Let me fix that real quick. LED lights falling from the sky. I know, it's a problem that I have. You know what I'm saying?
Playing catch and starts swimming while holding it in its mouth. You may notice that in this case, the dolphin even slightly bites the live ball. But how
are they violating that shit, bro?
And why do they even do it? You'll be surprised, but there is a reason behind this weird behavior. When in danger, pufferfish usually not only inflate, but also release a small amount of its poison. While the large dose can kill a large mammal almost immediately,
I thought that was a tennis
dose
ball.
Causes a rather mild narcotic effect. Yes, that's why dolphins in this video behave so weird. It's a bit scary to look at it, because we all know that one pufferfish has enough toxin to kill 30 people at a time.
Damn.
Acrobatic skunk. We all know that the skunk is perhaps the most stinky mammal on Earth. In order to scare enemies off...
That's cap. I'm telling you, I walked by certain people, you know what I'm saying? They stink like shit. So I wouldn't want to call them the stinkiest mammal on Earth.
This animal sprays a liquid with a strong smell. The spray of a skunk can reach up to 6 meters. By the way, the composition of this liquid includes the odorous substance ethanethiol. It's used by man in one very important area, gas production. Natural gas, which is often used in apartments for heating and cooking, has no smell. That is why ethanethiol is usually added to it, so that a person can detect a leak. A skunk has an entire arsenal of tricks though. Before using its main weapon, the animal arches its back, fluffs its huge tail, stamps with its paws, and also strikes a scary pose. This way the animal tries to scare the predator and warns them.
Ass up, face down. They should have called it the skunk style.
Impending chemical attack.
They should have.
The most interesting thing is that in this position, skunks can walk and even dance like professional breakdancers.
That skunk lit.
Archerfish. These small fish usually live in freshwater reservoirs of India, Australia, and Polynesia.
That looks like a regular fish to me.
Look completely unremarkable. However, these creatures have an unusual and very deadly weapon. In order to attack their prey, these fish release a powerful water jet. And since they hunt butterflies, crickets, and grasshoppers, then under such pressure, the insects usually immediately drop dead. So how do they do it? Usually, the archerfish first swims under the grass where the insect sits and waits in ambush. Then, with one sharp movement, it spits out a powerful water jet from 2 to 5 meters long, which then hits the prey. The most amazing thing is that the fish can control the speed, direction, and even the length of the water jet.
That's impressive, bro. That's OD impressive, bro. So this fish spits then swallows.
Such measures only when ordinary food becomes scarce. In normal times, they feed on insects that have already fallen into the water, like many of their species. Party monkeys.
A party monkey.
Macaques are very active animals that jump from tree to tree, swim, and explore the surroundings.
Yo, they're lit.
Obviously, such an active lifestyle requires a lot of energy, which must be somehow replenished. So, if there's something edible nearby that they can get their hands on, monkeys will definitely steal it.
Oh,
shit. They especially like fruits and everything with a lot of sugar, because what, if not carbs, can give you an energy boost. However, sometimes this behavior can lead to unexpected...
Yo, why? Tell me, why can monkeys grab boobs, like giraffes, elephants, they could lick boobs and shit like that, but if I also do it, I'm wrong.
Results. For example, the macaques in this video accidentally came across several pots left in the open, and not by accident.
The hell, bro?
Fruits were
his neck like a nutsack.
Then turned into a sweet and extremely strong liqueur. In large doses, this drink can easily knock out an adult man, let alone small macaques weighing about 10 kilograms. But this is not the only time something like this happened. Scientists have long noticed that monkeys have a special taste for alcohol, and among other drinks, often
they're trying to get lady.
According to some observations,
they party monkeys, man.
React to alcohol a lot like humans. Many primates love it and consciously look for an opportunity to at least sip some, while others never drink at all, just like people. Dancing birds. The widow bird is quite an unusual creature. It's brightly coloured and lives exclusively in African countries. However, only males, and only during the breeding season, have the exquisite decoration of a long tail with multicoloured spots. During the flight, this tail curls like a velvet black ribbon. It's so big that in rainy weather, for example, this bird can't even fly at all. The tail feathers become too heavy and make it impossible to take off. For the same reason, male widow birds are often easy prey. The things they do for the beautiful ladies. Speaking of beautiful ladies, trying to win over the hearts of their beloved, two males sometimes engage in a very funny dance-off. They stand in front of each other and begin...
What kind of bird is this? Is it a bird or a kangaroo? Are you flying or are you hopping? Bro.
Funnily, all while making loud noises. The one who is more persistent and jumps the highest is the winner.
I want to hear it.
Samurai sea cucumber. Sea cucumbers are quite primitive animals. They don't feel fear or other emotions, which is unsurprising because they don't have any brains. Instead, they have a ring of neural tissue surrounding the oral cavity, which controls their rather primitive behavior. By and large, sea cucumbers perform more or less the same function in the ocean as worms do on Earth.
That's like a big asshole.
Feed on small animals and organic matter from the seafloor, taking nutrients from them and expelling everything unnecessary. But sea cucumbers have one ability that will definitely surprise you. In case of danger, such as fish or larger animals approaching, they can throw a part of their innards out, mostly their intestines. This usually scares and sometimes hurts the enemy that quickly flees. Dandy crabs. During their life, hermit crabs must change their shells to bigger ones from time to time. The animals usually first find a new shell, and only then leave the old one, living without it for some time. The rest of the time, these creatures should never be taken out of their shells. Scientists have proven that they perceive it as part of their own body, and if someone tried to forcibly pull them out, they could die. Unfortunately, in the modern world, finding a new home can become an impossible task for hermit crabs, all because ignorant tourists often carry away all the beautiful vegetable shells from the beach without even thinking about the consequences.
Damn,
that is
bro,
why
that's
some
messed
crabs
up.
have to resort to extreme measures. For example, trying to fit into old cans.
That's messed up, man. That sucks.
Sometimes you can even see some more shocking pictures, as with this poor crab
I shouldn't be
shows
laughing.
the head of a plastic doll as its home. Pickup birds. There is a huge number of mating rituals in the animal kingdom. People can only marvel at their creativity, but nothing can compare to the way that Australian bowerbird males try to attract the females. First, they build bowers from thin twigs, but that's not all.
So how-
to charm the female, these birds
how a
resort
bird
to
build
even
that?
more
I can't even build some
sophisticated
shit like
pickup
that.
method. It turns out that males collect various bright objects around their bowers for months. Flower petals, clamshells, and plastic items that they steal from human homes. Then, during the mating period, the males show the females they're courting each item in turn, as if showing them off. The females then decide if they want for the courtship to continue or not. It looks very funny.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Key parrots are very curious birds that live in the mountains of New Zealand. As a rule, they are highly intelligent and extremely curious. For example, many parrots of this species are not afraid of people at all and constantly climb into cars, tents, and other human
You better
dwellings.
be
in
afraid of
search
me,
food.
dude.
However, to find food, key parrots also don't mind searching in the garbage. You can often see how they dump the contents of various containers with waste on the ground.
They look like they
Even
just
though
eat
this bird
anything.
feeds mainly on flowers, insects, larvae, and worms. When food is scarce, it has to resort to extreme measures. For example, attacking mountain sheep. Of course, even a whole flock of parrots can't kill a large mammal, but they can bite into its body.
Alright, those aren't the type of parrots I know. The parrots I know, you know what I'm saying, they're in the house, you know, they repeat what I say, you know what I'm saying. I don't know about the parrots that attack sheep.
As much as they
The
can.
hell?
It sounds terrible, but unfortunately, in winter, you have to do what you have to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Dude, are you...
Hey, man. These animals weird. Honestly, to keep it full, but we probably the weirdest animals on this earth. We do some weird, you know, we do some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? What other species do you know that enjoys watching other animals have intercourse? The human species, you know what I'm saying, man? But look, if you watch this funny video, make sure you do like and subscribe, man. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. The same, you gonna catch me in the next one. Peace.